Now, in a first, India has inoculated over 85 lakh people with the vaccine in just 24 hours. And this huge milestone came on a day when the centre took over procurement of vaccination and also began providing vaccines for all above 18 years of age, free of cost. As per estimates, India needs to vaccinate nearly 1 crore people every day if we are to achieve the target of vaccinating all above 18 by the end of this year. As India achieved this feat, Prime Minister Modi also hailed those who stepped forward and got vaccinated. He also lauded frontline warriors for their work. Home Minister Amit Shah termed this feat as incredible and hailed the government for its vaccine policy. The big challenge now will be to ensure that this continues, that there is a steady supply of vaccine doses, and also to ensure that people step forward to get inoculated to stem out any vaccine hesitancy. Fast-tracking global vaccine availability and also promotion of Made in India vaccines will be the key challenges as well. Rahul Srivastava is joining us live with more details on this. Rahul, good morning. A huge feat, commendable one, and one that really helps us because of the target that we've set of, a December deadline to ensure that by then everyone is inoculated. The challenge, however, now is also going forward. One day in 24 hours, over 85 lakh people being vaccinated. Now the focus of the government will be to ensure that they carry that forward. This kind of a trend continues.
Good morning, Akshita. Yes. You see, from a period if you look at from January 16th when the vaccine drive started and till, say sometime around 7th of June when the Prime Minister actually announced the new guidelines where the centre would be procuring vaccines for 18 plus in the country, the idea was to ramp up drastically because only 15 to 16 lakh vaccines were being administered every day, and the estimation was that it could take actually 3 years to vaccinate the adult population in India for getting that herd immunity kind of status. That means 190 crore or odd 2 jabs for all the adults was still to take a long time. But now that the centre has taken charge, I think there has been adequate supplies, and also a very important thing that has happened is an advanced warning system which has been virtually installed between centre and state, that the states can now map how they are going to vaccinate people in which region, at what pace. That has had an impact that the government has been able to ramp it up to above 82 lakh mark. Importantly, some of the states which were lagging behind as far as the vaccine drive is concerned are the bigger beneficiaries. They have done very well yesterday. In fact, Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh and others have done very, very well. They are the top 5 states. One important element now from on is that if in June 12 crore vaccines are going to be administered after ramping up, it's likely to be taken to 18 crore in July. That means almost 1.5 times of what was done in June. But the clock is ticking because there are only 6 months left.
Yes,
and we've got 95
exactly.
Crore people to be vaccinated in total. One important element that the government is looking at is the disproportionate ratios. Like in rural areas, vaccine is not as dominant the drive as in the urban areas. And that divide, the government is saying that it is trying to remove as far as the rural and urban vaccinations are concerned.
This is an amazing record, the fact that we're seeing over 85 lakh vaccinations in a single day. But the need of the hour is for that to be ramped up further. And let's hope that this trend continues, that people also step out, set aside some vaccine hesitancy and people step out to get inoculated, and that there is a steady supply. Rahul, thank you very much for joining us with all those details.